It's really important for us to include the LOXONE technology in our development, primarily for our customer, for their user experience and for a far more efficient living experience. It was really easy dealing with LOXONE and Zmart Hohm as the partner through the whole process. They fitted in very well with our build criteria, and the design process was smooth and efficient. We were introduced to LOXONE through Zmart Hohm as one of our consultants. Our drive was to achieve a net zero energy solution for our customer, and Zmart Hohm enabled us to do that with LOXONE. We've had great feedback from our client in sovereign housing on the efficiency of the dwelling, but also the usability of the equipment, creating a very comfy place for the customer to live in. We also have a site in South Wales where we're going to continue partnering with our consultant in Zmart Hohm, where we have 70 units. Again, we're going to be delivering a net zero energy solution for our customer. What this means for our customers is they receive a very beautiful home to live in, a super energy efficient housing, whilst also not compromising on the comfort for them and their family. So we first started dealing with Zmart Hohm as an energy consultant who introduced us to LOXONE. From there, we were able to provide a net zero energy solution for our dwellings and for our client in sovereign housing. This enabled us to drive our sustainability credentials for the development and an enhancement above what a current building regulation is required.
We're here today to look at the last 5 plots of 13 that we've completed for Edenstone Homes. We're currently in Weston-super-Mare, Bleadon quarry, really cool site, old quarry, and we've got 42 homes, 13 of those a housing association. And we provided a net zero solution by promoting solar generation and coupling that with the LOXONE mini server to implement an energy management strategy to integrate all technology and optimise. Of the 42 houses of this development, 13 of those are housing association plots for Sovereign via Edenstone Homes. The brief from Edenstone was to help achieve net zero for the site, particularly around solar generation and how we can use that energy locally via energy management solution using LOXONE mini server as the brain. The solution we provided is a really simple plug and play option. It allows the developer to use any electrical contractor to install it following our design. This then arrives to site fully programmed and is literally a plug and play process for that electrical contractor, all pre-programmed off site and with one handover pack for the client. Our services that we provided has been a full energy audit using SAP detail to help achieve the net zero. So in a nutshell, what we're trying to do is make more energy than the property consumes. When we start introducing all of this technology, of course, it's fantastic. The issue is that we've got potentially multiple controls, interfaces, dials or apps. We integrate all that technology and that allows us the facility to optimize that technology. As part of the services we provided, from initial design, we provided full layout plans, wiring schedules. We then follow that up at site at the beginning of first fix. We'll walk around with all contractors. We then carry out a first fix audit when there's a house type change to make sure every cable is in the right place. Then on the second fix, we provide all hardware, including a pre-programmed panel. That arrives and is all plug and play from that point for the electrical contractor. And then on handover, we've just got that one technology handover pack. We haven't got heat pump handover packs, we haven't got solar PV, battery storage, heating control handovers, just the one. The next project that we're working on with Edenstone Homes is a site of 70 in South Wales, Pemberton. It's the same sort of scheme where we're trying to deliver that net zero site. We've just got some additional technology on that project with sprinkler alarms. The flexibility of LOXONE has allowed us to offer one interface for the client and one app, avoiding multiple controls and complication. So with this system, we've also got the facility to provide remote support, which is really important for the housing association. We've got multiple technologies in these properties. To avoid emergency call-outs, we can remotely support those houses, dial into them, look at any potential issues, or look at proactive maintenance packages. Look at, is there a bit of a flow rate issue on a heat pump now? It might not be a problem today, but in a week's time it will be. So we can put those proactive maintenance solutions in place. So we can monitor the solar PV systems to see if they're performing as designed. Then we can check, does it even warrant the cost for a solar PV service annually? All of these costs help housing associations and stakeholders mitigate excess emergency costs and also any service and maintenance unnecessarily. In the UK, I think we're on the verge of a controls pandemic. We've got multiple technologies driven by mandatory introduction from government that we need to introduce this renewable technology. Of course, this is fantastic. The issue is we've got those multiple interfaces, dials, controls and apps. We think we've got the solution. One design, one technology and one handover.